bull attacks have been in the news lately. There's one in New Haven, there's one earlier in Waterbury. But when you see it firsthand, you can hear about it, but when you see the damage done to this woman's leg and hear her story and feel the family's pain, and then it's exacerbated by what they say is police non-activity, well, take a look at their story.
A pit bull just came charging out of nowhere.
At Beardsley Park in Bridgeport, it says all dogs must be leashed.
I looked down, I saw blood. This is the actual puncture wound. These were wide open.
And I said, let me take a look, and I was like, that's pretty bad.
Luz Rosario says the pit bull was not on a leash and it attacked her right in front of her 14-year-old son. What are you thinking watching your mom get attacked by this pit bull?
I felt helpless because I couldn't even jump in.
The owners of the pit bull were able to get it under control and into a vehicle and did come forward to police to tell them what happened.
Then the ambulance came, ended up taking her away, and I had to wait here for the cops to come to do our report. And they said they'll be right here, and it's 5 hours later. They came.
The police report shows that the cops arrive on scene just before 10 o'clock. Lewis says he had been waiting in the park for nearly 5 hours for police while his wife was in the hospital.
When I got home, I found out the cops didn't even come yet.
Now, we did go to City Hall and contacted the mayor's aide to see if we could get some response as to what happened here and why there was such a long response time in between the call and the time the officers came out. They said because Internal Affairs has been contacted already and an investigation will be launched, they can't comment on a pending investigation. However, they say there will be a full investigation and they'll look into the full complaint. Are you glad that they're launching an internal investigation?
Yes.
What do you think will come out of it?
We're going to wait and see.
I got a tetanus. I got multiple shots in the wound in order to numb it. I got 5 rabies shots that day. Then I had to go for number 2.
And while they are waiting for answers from the police investigation, they're also waiting to hear if the pit bull had rabies shots.
I called animal control multiple times. I called the Bridgeport Health Department. Nobody has gotten back to me as of yet. So I have to continue with my rabies shot up until I find out what's going on and if the paperwork is really legitimate.
Yeah, and Rosario family says that's the most important thing right now at this point is to find out, did the dog have the rabies shots and is that paperwork legit? Because if it is, then she can stop her rabies shots, take a step back, heal, take a breath while that police investigation moves forward. I'm Bob Wilson reporting live in Hartford, News 8.